today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Bills send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Herbert on 1st down now. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert back to the air. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Chargers at 6 and 2 to start play. And they come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Both sides of the football in sync early. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Hands it off out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Herbert has it knocked free. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Herbert off of play action. He's airing it out for Williams. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Caught by Allen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Touchdown! A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns.
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play.
First down, Justin Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw again on second down. Herbert. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw here, Herbert. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Herbert throwing again. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Herbert. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them.
Now it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, Herbert, and it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air again, Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Touchdown, Chargers! A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season, and they are able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get...
On 1st down, Herbert throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 1st down, Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. A little short pass. This is Everett. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 30 on 2nd down. Herbert trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. From the 35 on 2nd down. Herbert, he's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Herbert, he'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On 1st down, Herbert throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd and very short, Herbert, quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Throwing on 1st down, Herbert. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. they're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're...
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. Touchdown, Chargers! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough...
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Herbert on 3rd down now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And quickly they get to the line. Operating from the gun, Herbert. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might...
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Chargers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they